All right, I didn't film doing this. I just got to it. This represents several hours worth of work. If you ever wonder why custom paint jobs are so expensive, try laying out the graphics yourself. So I've covered over everything that I want to remain white. The rest of this is going to be red. So I've gone ahead and got all the taping done. I've done my best to recreate the graphics that were on here before. I think they're going to come out okay. I know there's a little bit of wrinkles in the tape, but I think at the edges I've got them pressed down really, really well, and I'll make sure I don't overcoat right at the edges. I did change up the graphics from what they were originally. I didn't like the way it was at the bow. I'm going to go right to the end. I'm going to leave the bow white at the right up at the front here, and so you can see that I've done my best to get that all lined up. Got the graphics on this side. Got my skirt around it, did everything here. So the next thing I'm going to do is Scotch-Brite the white. It's on here. This stuff's cured now for a couple weeks. Get that prepped for red. Got my transom covered. Definitely up at the stern post. I'm going to keep that white. Like I said, I'm going to run the paint right to it, and hopefully that looks better than up angle that this had before. I otherwise really liked the paint scheme we had on it with the alternating colors, so get a little bit of an idea of the white yellow. This will be reversed, obviously the dark to light. I did try to match the bow angle the best I could on the angles of the paint transition, so we'll see how that comes out. I did my best to make this look correct at the bow, and if it's not 100% perfect, although I think it looks pretty darn good, I am not obviously going to do anything about changing that, so the lines will be what the lines are. So after several hours of doing this, which I didn't film, again, I mentioned it before, if you ever wonder why custom, I really have an appreciation for the guys who do this for a living that really do fancy custom work. I'm just doing a simple transition, and I know how much work and prep this took just to get it here. So that took a lot of taping, a lot of prep, a lot of pulling on, putting on, taking off, eyeing the lines, trying to get the thing to look correct. I did do measurements with a tape measure where these angles went to make sure that they ended up at the exact same place and at the same angle. So that I did do a fair amount of measuring for to try and make sure. So they are the same. Again, they do match the front of the bow here on the angle. So, okay, well, on to Scotch-Brite. Kind of boring to watch me do that, so I'll show the next. All right, time for some color.
Well, I don't know what happened with the video. I started it when I began painting. I got the first coat on. The stuff's spray spinning fast, but it sure is a pretty color. So coat number 1 is on. I can't tell whether it's really blotchy or not. There's so much different sunlight in here, it's hard to tell. But I think it looks pretty good. Didn't get any runs or anything. That's always a bonus. But it's looking pretty good on the first coat. I'll put one more coat on, I'll let it cure. And then we'll be into the great untaping and polishing. So I think it's going to be a really sharp color when it's all done. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. It kind of looks blotchy right now. I can't tell whether that really is blotchy or whether that is just the way the light is in here. But anyway, it's going to get another coat regardless, so it'll be all right. It'll be okay. I think it's going to look really, really sharp when I get this the tape off. All right, time to clean up.